Tiffany Henyard, as supervisor, should be a steward of our tax dollars. However, you have wasted our money on lavish travel, fine dining, fake cancer foundations, parties, extravagant bingo prizes, and personal campaign materials. Yes, I said personal. I saw those tents at your poorly attended Taste of Thornton Township event last weekend with your name displayed in large letters. Keith Price commented a few months ago at a meeting about how Thornton Township was a laughing stock to the nation. I partially agree with that, except that it's a laughing stock of the world. And it's not us being laughed at. It's you, Tiffany.
That's true, girl.
And Keith Price and Mr. Lacey. They got all kinds of nicknames for you out there in YouTube land, but I'm sure you're aware of that. Tiffany, you commented earlier about being respectful at the meeting. As a representative of the township, I'm appalled at how Keith Price how ignorant and disrespectful he was to Mr. Gonzalez swearing at him at the meeting. We were told at the beginning of this meeting we had to watch our language. He surely didn't do that.
Come on, what?
He was out of order. Lastly, Tiffany, there's one comment that I've heard out of your mouth that I actually agree with.
Uh-oh. Oh, come on.
Somebody going to jail.
Test. Good evening, everyone. I'm gonna be brief, okay? My name is Nate Fields. All right, I'm here today to stand up against the bullying and intimidation tactics being used by those who are supposed to represent us. Last Thursday, I was physically pushed against the window of the outside of this building by Kamal Woods.
That's right. Call it out.
Tiffany Henyard's boyfriend.
Very boyfriend.
During a special board meeting. But this wasn't just an attack on me.
Attack on y'all.
It was an attempt to silence anyone who dares speak up against the misuse of our tax dollars. But I want to make it clear. I would not be intimidated, and I would not back down.
Come on.
This community deserves better than leaders who spend our hard-earned money irresponsibly while resorting to bullying to maintain their power. I'm here to fight for transparency, accountability, and respect for every resident. Together, we can ensure that our voices are heard and that our community is protected from those who seek to abuse their powers, their positions.
Hey, girl.
When I was a child, from the ages of 9 through 11, I was sexually molested by close family members. I was made to believe that if I said something, no one would believe me. I became silent. My voice was lost in a sea of depression. I experienced low self-esteem, loss of identity, became unsure of who I was or who I would become. When I became a mother of a beautiful girl, I vowed that what happened to me would never happen to her. But unfortunately, as a single working mom, I could not protect her from the generational curse that plagued my family. I often think about if I could change back time, and if my baby girl, who is now 32 years old, would have felt safe enough to tell me what was happening to her, what I would have done to those who abused her. Vanilla Dukes was sexually assaulted on a Thornton Township sponsored trip, allegedly by Andrew Holmes, who is still on your board, Tiffany, and Dalton. Instead of protecting her, you fired her and kept her violator as your ally. He is one of many criminals working for you. Your boyfriend, Kamal Woods, is drawing a generous salary for a position he has yet to report on. However, he allegedly felt the need to put his hands on Nate Fields Jr. less than a week ago. Is that part of why he was hired at the township? Why is it that you would rather have criminals to defend you as opposed to providing counseling for those who have been abused sexually, mentally, or physically? Isn't it better to spend tax dollars on services to silent residents with no self-esteem need instead of on your campaign events like Taste of Thornton Township and Big Bingo? In January, in this very room, Tiffany, you told the world that you are Dr. Martin Luther King's dream. Did you forget that his dream was that someday people would be judged by the content of their character and not by the color of their skin? I will leave you with this thought. All nightmares come to an end, and so will this one.
Mr. Roberts, Paul Roberts.
We're going to go over to this one because Critical Smoker said that his phone is about to die.
Who is still on your board, Tiffany, and highlight. He is one of many criminals working for
His
you.
phone is about to die.
Your boyfriend, Kamal Woods, is drawing a generous salary for a position he has yet to report on. However, he allegedly felt the need to put his hands on Nate Fields Jr. less than a week ago. Is that part of why he was hired?
All right, sorry, y'all. So Critical Smoker said his phone is about to die, and we don't want to miss nothing. All right, we're a little bit behind. Let me go ahead and shout out Dr. G. Thank you so much. Coloring, appreciate you. Good night to TQS. He said dinner time. Good night, everyone. Appreciate you. And Paul is about to come up. This was good. This ended up good, child. And of course, Tiff is not paying attention. I can see it on a different channel. Of course, Tiff is not paying attention because that's what she do.
Township and Big Bingo. In January, in this very room, Tiffany, you told the world that you are Dr. Martin Luther King's dream. Did you forget that his dream was that someday people would be judged by the content of their character and not by the color of their skin? I will leave you with this thought. All nightmares come to an end, and so will this one.
Because y'all got false narratives out there, and y'all should be ashamed of yourself. Y'all black. Y'all are black. And y'all sitting up here beating and attacking on a black woman that's in power.
You're going to jail. You're going to jail.
Delgado, unasked that seat. Unasked that seat. Unasked that seat.
To express my deepest gratitude to Tiffany Henya and her team for their commendable efforts to better our community.
Listen, come here. Shut your stupid ass up. Say that, folks. What did your dumb ass say it?